July 31st, 2022 in Winter Haven, Florida. Okay, so there's two 911 calls here. The first one comes from a neighbor and the second one comes from, well, you'll see here in just a second. Let's take a listen to the calls.
911, what is that? Is emergency?
I'm at, but my neighbors across the street, son is shooting a gun out in the garage and just, I mean, he is just going.
Okay, are you at?
I'm afraid to go out there because, I mean.
Okay. Okay, can you just see him from your house?
I can see him from the house, yes. I can see him from the house. I can see him coming in and out.
Black male?
He's a white male.
How many shots have you heard?
At least 9, maybe 10.
Do you know, can you see the gun? What kind of gun is it?
It's a handgun. I know that much.
Just stay on the line. Just stay on the line.
Trust me, I'm staying on the line with. I do not see his father, his name is.
And the guy that's shooting is a white male, you say? How old?
Yeah, his son.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
My dad was trying to kill me
Okay, how was he trying to kill you?
with the new money.
With what?
The money. With money.
How is he trying to kill you with money?
You'll see how later.
No. What's going on?
My dad is trying to kill me.
Okay, where is he at?
He's dead now.
Okay, well, what do you mean by that?
He was trying to kill me.
Okay, he was trying to kill you, but now he's dead? What happened? What's your name, honey? Okay, are you home by yourself right now? Where's your dad?
He's here.
Okay, did you do something to him?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
I shot him.
Okay, you shot him. Where's the gun at?
It's in my room.
Okay, just stay on the phone with me.
So the person who called 911 and admitted to killing his father is Kyle Raemisch. He shot him in the garage over a dozen times. And when police arrived to the scene, they find Christopher Raemisch, who's Kyle's dad, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Kyle was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Apparently they had a dispute over money, but according to reports, Kyle suffered from schizophrenia and had also been Baker acted. And I didn't know what that meant, so I looked it up and it means this. It allows doctors, mental health professionals, judges, and law enforcement to commit a person to a mental health treatment center for up to 72 hours if they display certain violent or suicidal signs of mental illness. Investigators also said this about Kyle's situation. His history tells us when he doesn't take his medication, he has episodes where he thinks people are trying to kill him, specifically his dad being one of them. Some of the family said they were afraid that this would be the ultimate outcome, that he would hurt someone. They also said that regardless of the mental illness, Kyle Raemisch will still have to go through the judicial system.
This is Kyle Raemisch. He was arrested on capital murder charges Sunday for shooting and killing his father, Christopher Raemisch, in their home. The Polk County Sheriff's Office tells us it received 2 911 calls for this case, one from a neighbor reporting the shooting, the other from the alleged shooter himself, Kyle Raemisch. Deputies tell us in that call, Kyle told dispatchers he and his father were fighting over money. When deputies arrived on the scene yesterday, they found Christopher Raemisch dead in the garage and a 9mm gun was nearby. But
yeah, what do you guys think about this case? Because schizophrenia is such a messed up disease, and from what I know about it, people actually hear things and see things, which is extremely terrifying, man. I also found this little bit of info and it reads, schizophrenia is a complex brain disorder. It often runs in families and can cause troubling symptoms. It's caused by a chemical imbalance and other changes in the brain. Symptoms include hearing voices, and I think this is the section that really relates to Kyle Raemisch, which is feeling that people are out to get you and having false beliefs that are not based in reality. Yeah, like I said, it's extremely terrifying. And there's also this video that I watched maybe about a year ago with Anthony Padilla. And he talks to people who suffer from schizophrenia. And a lot of them, well, most of them say that they have these really vivid hallucinations that it really does feel description, just in case you guys want to watch the whole thing. Also, give me your opinion on this case, because I found myself feeling I don't know how to say it or how to put it, but I almost felt bad for well, I mean, I do feel bad for Kyle Raemisch, because when the dispatcher asked him, did you do something to your dad, and his response was and I could feel just, I don't know, I could feel the confusion in his voice, and he sounded so lost, and I feel like he didn't know what exactly was going on. I mean, I know what he did is extremely disturbing and horrifying and all of that. He shouldn't have done that, but I feel bad for everyone. I don't know. I felt like he was just like this lost little boy that didn't know what to do or what he was doing. I don't know. Like I said, just give me your opinion on this case. And yeah, schizophrenia is it's a mother, dude. It's such a messed up disease. Anyway, rest in peace to Kyle's dad, which his name was Christopher, and I believe he was 52 years old. Let's move on to the next case. December of 2022 in Stuart, Florida. A woman calls 911 and tells the dispatcher this. Let's take a listen to the call.
Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Police emergency immediately.
Okay. May I have the address?
It's 2929. I'm calling the police right now.
What is going on?
My husband just shot 2 people, and I believe he killed them.
Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Where is he right now?
I am. Yes, please, hurry.
Okay, ma'am, we're on the way right now. Where is he right now?
I have him sitting in his easy chair. The gun is outside. I have it laying on the ground. The magazine is out of the gun.
Okay. Where are they at right now, the people that got shot?
They're in their apartment, which is below us.
Okay. All right, and do they live together?
My husband and I live upstairs. They live downstairs.
No, the people that were shot, are they in the apartment below you?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Just take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
Yes, I am. I'm in my pajamas. I'm going to go in my apartment. I'm shutting the door. The gun is outside. But I'm going to get some clothes on.
Okay. Did he say why
I've locked the door so that my husband, I have him sitting in his chair.
Okay. Did he say why he did this?
There's been an ongoing dispute.
Okay, so
regarding, yes, and the neighbor downstairs just the other day shouted at me and swore at me regarding the washer and dryer.
Okay. Just keep taking deep breaths, okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
And where my husband.
It's still with the gun outside?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, and it's apart. He took it apart. He knows what he's...
Okay. Where is it at outside?
Yeah, he asked the man to apologize to me. I don't know what was said because I was upstairs. I didn't know that this thing on. The postman is going to be able to be your witness.
Building in the front or the back? Is that in front or in the back?
what you mean by the front or the back.
Pull in. Are they going to go towards the front or the back?
Oh, it's in the back. It's back towards Snug Harbor. It's covered by the city of Stewart.
Okay.
I'm sorry I'm yelling, but I'm in shock.
Okay, I understand. Just keep taking some deep breaths, and they're coming, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is your husband still in his recliner?
Yes, he is. He's not moving. He's not violent. Well, I'm sure he's in shock, too.
I understand. What is his name?
His name is Hugh. Hootman.
Okay, and what is your name, ma'am? Okay. Do you know the names of the people that he shot?
I'm sorry.
Do you know
yes.
people?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take some deep breaths. Okay.
Yes.
There. Do you see any police officers pulling up right now?
I don't know. Let me see.
Okay. Just walk slowly and take some breaths.
You stay there. Yes, the police are here.
Okay. Okay, talk to them, okay?
I'm upstairs. I'll go down.
Okay.
I haven't gone downstairs yet. I'm going to shut the door.
They're going to come to you, okay?
They'll come to me?
Yeah.
Okay. You stay there. I'm shutting the door between you.
Okay, and have a seat. If you need to sit down, have a seat, okay?
I can't sit. I'm up. I'm in 135. It's my husband.
Okay. Are you talking to a deputy?
I have him sitting in the easy chair. It's laying right there. I made him take it.
When police arrive to the property, they find 2 people shot dead, and according to reports, this is what went down. Hugh Hootman shot his neighbors after demanding an apology for yelling at his wife days earlier and for leaving the door of their shared laundry room open. He said that he approached his 81-year-old neighbor, Henry Wallace, and told him to apologize for yelling and cursing at his wife, but Wallace declined to apologize, which prompted Hootman to pull out his gun and shoot Wallace multiple times. Wallace's wife, 81-year-old Ginger Wallace, rushed outside to investigate the commotion, at which point Hootman said he shot her twice, killing her.
A Martin County woman calling 911 on her own husband, Hugh Hootman, who detectives say had just shot his downstairs neighbors, 81-year-olds Ginger and Henry Wallace. Sheriff William Snyder says Ginger Wallace was the HOA president for their building in the Cedar Point community, and that her husband, Henry Wallace, days before the shooting, confronted the Hootmans at their upstairs apartment. According to an arrest report, the Hootmans left a community laundry room door open, and Henry Wallace cussed and yelled at Hootman's wife, making her very upset.
Suspect's wife said that the male victim was unkind to her. And she wouldn't be specific. Just he was unkind, sounds like he may have been abrasive.
Snyder says on Saturday, the day of the shooting, Hootman confronted Henry Wallace near the mailboxes and told him to apologize to his wife for how he spoke to her. Snyder says Wallace ignored him and tried to walk past, prompting Hootman to grab a 9mm he always carries out of his pocket and shoot Henry twice in the chest area. Ginger Wallace, according to the arrest report, came outside screaming, and Hootman shot her twice as she got closer to her husband's body. Snyder says he does feel Ginger's role as the HOA president played a part in the shooting.
Without that, we probably wouldn't have had what we have. So at least the 2 confrontations that we know about prior to the double homicide all stem from HOA rules, HOA enforcement rules, the demeanor of the female victim and her husband.
Hugh also said that he is sorry and he wishes he could take it all back. He is being charged with 2 counts of murder and being held without bond. Let's move on to the next call. December of 2022 in Southwest Atlanta. A woman calls 911 and said that there's been a shooting. Let's listen to the call.
Atlanta 911, operator 7943. What's the location of your emergency?
Somebody just got shot. Hello?
What's the address, ma'am?
The address is 3000 Continental Colony Park.
He got shot in the head.
Okay, is this a male or a female?
It's a male. He got on blue Jordans. He's laying right here, y'all. Oh my God.
All right, still on the line for EMS, please.
If somebody just got shot. Then at the 6,000 company for Colony Parkway. Kevin.
Hey, Grady, it's going to be 3000 Continental Colony Parkway.
Yeah. Somebody out here. Kevin, get in here.
Oh, okay. And is there a gate or a door code to get inside?
It's no gate. It's nothing.
Okay. What's a good callback number for you?
He's laying out. He's bleeding.
Ma'am, what's your name?
I don't know. It's just we was going inside the house when he got shot. He came to come running. He got shot.
Okay. And are you with him now?
He's still breathing.
Okay. I need you to answer my questions. These questions are not slowing down help. Are you with that patient now?
I'm standing right here at the top of the stairs. They're down there with him now.
Okay. How old is he?
He looks about 20, maybe 21, maybe 17, maybe 18.
Okay. Is he awake?
He's still gasping. He's barely breathing. He's gasping for air.
I understand, but is he awake?
He's awake, yes.
Okay. Atlanta, I'm 924. Can we go ahead and start fire and PD? What's your operator?
I'm 7943. We have fire and PD en route.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. And is your assailant still nearby? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, is the person is the attacker still nearby?
No, they gone.
Okay. And is there any serious bleeding?
Yes, he's got shot in the head.
Okay. Is he completely alert?
No.
All right.
He might have just passed.
Okay. And is there more than one wound?
I just see one.
Okay. All right. I'm sending the paramedics to help him now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
All right.
Are you right by him now?
Get in here. This is not your fight. Get in here.
Are you right by him now?
No, ma'am. He's down at the bottom of the steps.
Okay. I need you to lay him flat on his back on the ground and remove anything under his head. Hello?
Ma'am, they out there arguing and shooting still.
Okay. Hold for 1 second.
Okay. She said turn him over, leave him on the side. He's gone.
Okay, I'm going to stay on the line with you. I want you to watch him very closely and look for any changes. And tell me when the paramedics are right with him, okay?
Okay. Oh, my God.
And just to verify, that's going to be 3000 Continental Colony Park.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know if anything changes.
I got him.
The shooting took place on the 3000 block of Continental Colony Parkway near Greenbrier Mall. Unfortunately, 2 teenage boys lost their lives. 16-year-old Justin Powell and 14-year-old Malik Grover. Police said they were found dead at the scene. And 3 other kids were actually also injured in the shooting, but luckily they made it out without any serious injuries. And Deputy Charles Hampton Jr. said this about the shooting. The shootout began as a dispute on social media that escalated to exchanged gunfire when one group of teenagers came to the apartment complex with firearms. He also said this: "I hate being here talking about kids and gunfire. We just ask that parents know where your kids are, know what they're doing, check rooms. There's just too many guns in the hands of our youth." As of right now, police still don't have any leads on who committed the shooting, and they urge anyone with info to please come forward.
Mom Natasha Hinton is having a hard time holding it together following the unexpected and brutal death of her 16-year-old son, Justin. She and his father said Justin was just embarking on life and didn't deserve what he got. Atlanta police say Justin was one of 2 teens shot and killed here at the retreated Greenbrier Apartments on Saturday.
Justin was just a baby that was senseless. They say it's on social media. Who does that? Who does stuff like that? He's not nobody who runs the streets. He has somebody who has a mother and a father, both who are active in his life. He's not just, he don't rob, he ain't out there robbing and killing and stealing and none of that.
Atlanta police say the shootout was all because of some kind of dispute on social media, which ended at the apartment complex with bullets.
One group of individuals came to the apartment with their guns, and then the other group fired their weapons.
Mom Natasha and Dad Eric remember a kind son who they describe as a normal kid.
Just was the type of person, he's not confrontational at all. Sweet.
He was he was just a normal kid. Play video games, watch TV, has a girlfriend. Would have got his next car. When he turned 17, he would have got his first car.
Justin and his best friend Malik Grover were both killed. Both families are heartbroken and want to see something significantly done about kids and guns.
I can't live without my baby. I can't live without my baby. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
But yeah, it's crazy how all of this happened because of a social media dispute. How crazy is that? I mean, for sure someone knows something in that social media circle. So I believe it's just a matter of time. Because I'm assuming the person that did this is also really, really young. Anyway, that's what I would think. Hopefully they do catch him. Let's move on to the next call. June of 2021 in Litchfield, Connecticut. A man calls 911 and tells the dispatcher that he just shot someone. Let's find out why.
911, what's the address of the emergency? Hello?
Yeah, my name is Robert Fischer.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Robert.
Okay. I'm at 46 West Street in Litchfield. A man just assaulted me. I shot him.
Okay, I hear you. Are you injured?
My face is bleeding a little bit.
Okay.
I don't need medical assistance.
Can you repeat your address for verification?
Yeah. I'm at 46 West Street in Litchfield. It's the office of Kramer and Anderson.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, we're going to get you some help, okay?
Thank you.
Is the assailant, where is he right now?
He's lying on his back on the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
He's bleeding.
Okay.
I shot him in the head.
In the head? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you by yourself right now?
I am, yes.
All right. Do you need medical attention?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, my face is swollen and hurt.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
Nothing, not as serious as him.
All right, bear with me. Is the bleeding serious for him?
I'm sorry, what?
Is the bleeding serious for him?
I'm sorry, is the bleeding what?
Serious for him?
Yeah, he's not, well, he's breathing somewhat.
Okay. Does he have more than one wound or just the one?
Just one.
Okay, I want you to focus on your breathing. Okay, where is the gun now?
It's on top of my car. I just put it there.
Oh, okay. You have swelling to your head?
I'm sorry, say again?
You have swelling to your face?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, stay on the line. I'm going to get you transferred over to state police, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, nice. 911 State Police can help you.
LCD with a transfer.
Yeah.
We have services en route. Go ahead.
Hello? My name is Robert. Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Robert.
All right. Do you have the initial information on your screen?
And you're at 46 West Street?
That is correct.
What's your emergency there, Robert?
A man followed me into the driveway, opened my door, hit me across, he punched me in the face.
Punched
said
you?
he was going to
Okay.
kill me. And it was all happened pretty fast. So I have a pistol permit. After he hit me a few times, I got out of my car and he wouldn't back off. He told me he was going to kill me. I was going to burn in hell. And I
This
asked
all
him,
happened right in the car?
I'm sorry, say again?
Where are you now, Robert?
I'm standing beside my car.
Okay. And the other person?
He's lying on his back in the parking lot.
And what's his status?
He appears to be breathing, but he's not moving other than his chest.
LC12, you're good. What color is your car, Robert?
It's a black Audi.
And you're right in front of the paint store?
No. 46 West Street is next to the old Litchfield Firehouse.
Oh, I see. 46 West Street. You're looking for a black Audi. You're going to have the party that fired his weapon at the subject laying on the ground. First name, Robert.
I'm on the phone with you guys. You want me to get off?
All right. Make yourself known there, Robert, and keep your hands where they can see him. All right?
Okay, sure.
All right.
The man who made this 911 call is Robert Fischer, who was an attorney at Kramer and Anderson. Robert said he shot 39-year-old Matthew Bromley in self-defense, but he was still charged with first-degree manslaughter. This is what investigators said happened. The shooting occurred after Matthew began arguing and hitting the attorney, but bystanders said they did not believe Fischer was in any immediate danger, and the altercation had stopped when the attorney pulled out a gun. But according to other witnesses, they said that Matthew was slapping and punching Fischer, all while saying, "I'm going to kill you, you've ruined my life." And Fischer's attorney, William, said this: "The shooting was in self-defense, and even the forensic evidence in the warrant supports our position. My client will enter a plea of not guilty when he next appears in court on July 8th. So yeah, I couldn't find any other info on this case, so I'm assuming that the case is still pending, or maybe just the info hasn't been released yet. But there is something else that I forgot to mention, is that Matthew spoke to Fischer on the phone about buying his mom's house that was in foreclosure just weeks prior to the shooting. So I don't know if an argument happened and bad things were said between the two over the phone. I'm also not exactly sure if that was the first time that they met in person. Again, I couldn't find too much info on this one, but I'm assuming that something must have gone down, because again, he said, "I'm going to kill you, you've ruined my life." I don't think you just say that to anyone without any reason, or maybe you do, I don't know. But yeah, if you have any other info on this case, make sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll make sure to pin it. Let's move on to, I believe this is the last call. December 27th, 2022, in North Miami Beach, Florida. A woman calls 911 from her apartment and confesses to the dispatcher that she did something so terrible. This one is tough to listen to, so if you want to skip it, feel free to do so. Otherwise, let's listen to the call.
Hi, this is Operator Brown from the North Miami Beach Police Department on a recorded line. Did you call for the police?
Yes.
Okay, what is your name?
Jalissa?
Ulissa?
Jalissa Baxter.
Jalissa, hi. Can you tell me what's happening there?
Yes, I just killed my daughter.
How old is your daughter?
3.
Is there anyone else in the house?
God.
And how did you kill your daughter?
I tried strangling her. That didn't work, so I stabbed her with a knife in the neck and chest.
And what area of the house is she in?
She's on the floor in the living room.
Do you still have the knife?
I do.
Is it in your hand?
No.
Can you tell me what you're wearing, Ulissa?
A robe.
What color is your robe?
White.
Is there any way I can get you to speak to the officers, Ulissa?
Sure.
Tell me where you are so I can have the officers speak with you.
I'm in the living room.
Okay. I'm going to speak with the officers, okay? Just give me one moment, okay?
Okay.
I'm landline with the complainant. She advised she's in the living room. She's no longer armed. She's wearing a white robe.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the officers?
Let me open the door.
Just leave the door open and go back and sit in the living room.
Okay.
149, I'm instructing her to leave the door open to the QTA center. Sit down in the living room. Hold on, how you set here?
I'm right here.
One for nine, goodbye for the straight breastfeeding.
Huh?
The woman who made this 911 call is Jalissa Amoya Baxter. And when police arrived to the apartment complex, Jalissa was in the living room standing next to the body of her baby. She stabbed her multiple times in the face, chest, and neck. She's been charged with first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse. She also faces an immigration hold out of Jamaica.
Baxter, that's the mother. She's 24 years old and she called 911 on Tuesday morning. Now, you can hear in that phone call that she is telling the operator just exactly what she did. I want to actually bring you to your screen, bring your attention there, and that's Jalissa Baxter right there, standing before a judge Wednesday, facing charges of first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse after Baxter described the murder. Now, detectives report finding the little girl's body with deep stab wounds inside a third-floor apartment along 163rd Street near Northeast 10th Avenue. The murder weapon, a knife, also found next to the child. Now, we spoke to Baxter's stepfather over the phone, and he says he only met her once her mother passed away of cancer in September of last year. He said she seemed like a good mom and must have snapped for some reason. Now, speaking of the motive, that is still a mystery. Meanwhile, we actually spoke to Baxter's neighbors who said that she was going through a hard time. They say her power was cut off, and actually public records prove that she was unemployed and received an eviction notice just days ago.
But yeah, they still haven't released any other info on this case since it just happened. But rest in peace to that little baby, again, 3 years old. I don't even know what to say on these cases, and I've covered a bunch of them that you know, do this kind of evil stuff. And I don't know, I will never understand it. And I've always said that the brain is fascinating and amazing and beautiful, but what goes into your brain, into your thoughts, that makes you want to do something like this? I don't know, man. I don't get it, but it does make me think and wonder, but I just can't find an answer. Like, why would you want to do that? Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know. I think I just kind of give up because I just can't find a reason. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something from watching these videos. And if you're new around here, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And thank you if you're a member of the channel and or a patron. Yeah, love you all. See you guys soon. And like I always say, stay kind, really stay kind, and pass it around and spread love and all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and edit. I'm gonna shut up. Love you so much. Bye.